We live.
What's good, people? Happy Thursday. It's Hotep Thursday. Episode 113 of Hotep's Been Told You, the greatest podcast in the streets, on the internets. We're back at it again with another future classic. Tell your wife,
We
tell
live.
your kids, oh shoot,
What's good?
tell your grandkids about when you sat down and watched the two realest niggas on the internet. The realest Hoteps on the internet. Give it up to you every week. Hotep Jesus, what's going on, man?
um, Life is good. Life is good. I spoke to a doula today, about giving birth to my baby.
Okay.
We planning that birth. So that's going well. Um Once again, we're raising money for my companies. I got to say this every episode because every time I say this on the episode, somebody hits me up and say they want to invest in one of these companies. All my tech companies in the description box below. So if you want to invest, hop in this investing round right now. Wazo already has secured 110,000 in investment. So support these companies, invest, get your money up. Trying to make one of these companies unicorn. But that's about it on my end. What's going on with you, man? How's that life?
Nothing, man. Nothing. They canceled. I don't know. I mentioned last week. They canceled the supervised school they were going to have. So me and the shorty going to be homeschooling, a virtual learner, whatever you want to call it. But other than that, no. Just trying to grind, trying to work. I've been trying to get my videos up on my YouTube channel. Follow me, Uncle Hotep.
Oh yeah.
And just wait for this election joint to drop. You know what I mean?
It's crypto season. We waiting on that election. Speaking of which, we're having the Grifter of the Year awards.
Yes.
So we want to crowdsource. Who do people comment? We want you to comment in the comment section. Chat is fine too, but take your time, think about it. In the comment section after this video publishes, comment with who you want to nominate for Grifter of the Year award. You don't have to bother mentioning Candace Owens. We already got her locked in. We already got CJ Pearson, but also include your favorite clip of them, a link to like a clip of them, their best grift of their career. So pop that clip in so we can use that for some B-roll footage. But that's going to be happening top of the year 2021. We're putting that together. It's going to be a wonderful, 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 wonderful event. So if you want to nominate somebody and also include the category you might potentially nominate them for. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there before we get started. Also, I interviewed Doe last week.
Yeah.
Great talk. Erica Lachey tomorrow. Uncle Hotep not next weekend, the weekend after. The week after. Uncle Hotep's coming
2 weeks.
on. Yeah. Next week I'm not gonna be here.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to bring you one. That is gonna be the 4th of August. We're gonna have the 4th of September.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, we're gonna have Uncle Hotep on. It's gonna be epic, and we're gonna dive into your life and the life and times of Uncle Hotep.
Yeah, that works out.
All right.
Thanks everybody coming to the room. 188 in the room. Please hit that thumbs up. Please hit that share button. Speaking of grifters, Steve Bannon, the man behind Make America Great Again. He was former chief of staff, I believe. He was chief of staff of Trump.
Yeah, something like that.
New York City, got his ass for fraud, man. Yo, listen, they was taking build the wall. They had a build the wall, John, right? Like the money acted like the money they gave people was going to go directly to the wall. You know what they was doing? They was buying private land down there, right? Or some people even donated private land. It's like, yeah, you can run a wall through here. I don't give a damn. That's what they was doing. So that's the way they was getting away with. You're not supposed to, because remember they had that GoFundMe and you can't directly give the government money to do something, right? They was having that. They was slick. See, these white folks are slick, man. They smart as shit, right? a whole bunch of them folks down there, would want to give up their land. They were like, man, they keep running over here all the damn time. Put a wall up, goddamn it, right? So they just gave them the land. So they was building stuff on, donated land. And then they showed a commercial, donate to the wall fund. We give it a wall built. That's that dope fiend tactics. So anyway, they got like 25 million. They was taking money off the top, giving it to this one guy who was a Iraq war vet, who he was a triple amputee. And he's buying boats and he's trying to live his life. He don't got no arms, no legs and shit like that. He's trying to live his life out there with them pogs and shit on the high seas. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. It just seems like to me this is political. Anybody close to Trump that even did something slightly awry is getting the hammer put to their ass.
Yeah. I thought the white man be a little bit smarter than that, though. That's some nigga shit. You get some money and you go buy a Cadillac, right? Hey, you ain't supposed to be going buying no boats after you done got some illegal money. You supposed to put that shit in gold bars and then, offshore Swiss bank account that money, and keep a low profile and keep holes in your shoes, so people don't come looking and snooping around. And Bannon knew better, man. All the investigation around Trump, you knew better to be a little bit slicker with this money. You ain't watched no Ozark, man. You got to be slick, man. They got that microscope on you because you was from the Trump administration. And he gave the money to the, triple amputee. I woke up this morning. I mean, everybody know, government money turns into slush fund. So I know it ain't just them doing it. I'm sure some Dems out here playing around with our money. So I'm not too surprised that this happened. It is going to be, used against us. Election, the wall and Steve Bannon, they're gonna use this as a talking point, a gotcha point. But Bannon, you knew better. You knew better. You knew to be slicker. You had to be slicker. I thought you was a smarter white man than that to allow them to get you caught.
Yo, why did no conservatives say free Bannon? Somebody and a brother get locked up. He's like, even though you seen him shoot the nigga, you were like, free. Free baby. Baby just shot 10 people across the street. Everybody done saw the shit. You still free baby. I ain't no free Steve Bannon, man.
Yo, white folks ain't got no culture. You supposed to, you supposed to get the hashtag going, free whoever. I remember who was it? Roger Stone had got caught up in some shit. And I was like the only one that typed in free Roger Stone. They don't got that culture, of, hashtag free somebody. They just kind of just complain about it. The right is not organized. Let's just be honest. They are not organized. And the only person that's organized on the right is Cernovich. But he organized for himself. Remember when Cernovich used to be able to just get a trending topic going anytime he wanted?
Yeah, I remember that. He had a little wave going.
Yeah, but he the only one that's been organized. I've seen the right has been playing second fiddle to the left. The less organized and the right usually just reacts to, something the left does. But yeah, they should have had free Bannon hashtag going and had that trending. But, they all over the place with it. Sometimes too, white folks be like, "Oh, he did something illegal. I ain't gonna touch it." Which sometimes I can't blame them, right? Because it's the complete opposite of what we do. Like you said, Pookie should have shot somebody. We out here selling free Pookie shirts.
No, damn well Pookie deserved to be in jail.
Real talk. So I think white folks are just trying to play like hands off, like, "Hey, Bannon, you on your own, motherfucker."
Yeah, as soon as that DA started prosecuting, they always automatically think somebody guilty and shit like that. Well, you should know, like, it's not coincidence. They take down all Trump's buddies. It's just like blackmail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they gonna. And then Hillary done got off, right? Her super attorneys made it so that she doesn't have to testify in court under oath. and that went under the radar. Nobody
Damn sure
organized.
did.
Oh, super under the radar. Nobody organized no hashtag around that. Lock that bitch up. Hashtag lock that bitch up.
Did you
Nothing.
see that Bill Clinton pick, man?
Nah, I saw people talking about what happened.
One of the girls in Epstein case, but I think she might have been above age by now. She was giving Bill Clinton a massage in the airport, around the neck. She was giving.
You know, Bill got a whole lot of experience in the massage parlor. All his massages come with a happy ending. We just don't know if the girls is of age.
That's crazy. That's wild. Serious Killmonger, $2 donation. Thank you. Do you all two triple OGs do live video reactions?
Live video reactions. What's that?
I don't know what react to what. I think he's talking about people do the videos and it's superimposed and people just talk about. No, we don't ever do that. You can give us
Oh,
money.
like Terrence Williams,
Kind of like what he
but
does. Yeah.
live.
I guess they're saying live, but I don't know people that do it live. I think most people on YouTube that do reactions uh, do it, just watch it for the first time, record it, and then upload
Oh yeah, nah, we leave that for the grifters.
it.
That's grifter. That's grifter. Man.
Drew Sample, $4.99 donation. Thank you. That's the Southern District of New York. I bet the charges on Bannon are BS.
Uh, Fabian asked, Hillary not testing September 9th? No, she's not testifying. That went under the radar. And yeah, so her super attorneys have made it so that she does not have to appear in court. You got Chad Afghanistan?
Yeah, Chad Afghanistan Productions, One Love from Babylon, DC. Handy favorite NBA players. Um, Damian Lillard is looking unreal right now. And nigga nice.
Who?
And Damian Lillard, he played for Portland. And
Oh
Embiid,
yeah, he been killing them.
I like Embiid. Um, I like Jimmy Butler. Jimmy's all right. But that's it. I don't really follow them more. I mean, I follow the Sixers, watch them get their asses kicked. They're sorry as fuck. Fire Britt Brown.
So is it a playoff now or something
It's the
happening?
playoffs in a bubble.
How
And
many
it's
teams? Two?
they did 8 in each conference. They did the same the
Oh, okay.
normal
How'd they pick the teams? I guess the top from whoever had the best
yeah,
record.
they had a couple had to play in through the bubble. They had all these bubble games, and a couple to the last seedings were due based off the bubble games. So most of the playoffs seeding was settled before that.
Mm. So how
But
does it
yeah,
work going into next season? Because next season's supposed to start soon.
no, they're gonna push it back to like December or some shit like that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised they put the shit in the bubble again. Motherfuckers, this shit's crazy. All this is Black Lives Matter. That's what another thing that pisses me off, man. Like this, not it's not a. You see, LeBron with his goddamn MAGA hat on, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Make America. What do you say? Make America arrest the cops that killed Breonna Taylor.
Yeah.
Yo, this Breonna Taylor meme is getting out of control, man. We know damn well. I don't. Them cops ain't going to get arrested. As sad as it is, it seems to be a simple mistake. Now the supervisor should be like, I don't know why they doing those type of uh, warrants at just because she dated a guy that was selling them things, but she had broke up with him. She wasn't with him no more.
Mm.
So I don't know why her house was even a suspect. They
Mm.
say she was. I don't. They say a whole bunch of stuff, but it
Mm.
didn't seem like it was a viable target, and it
Mm.
wasn't because nothing was found there. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? So his supervisor, but that exchange. Oh, I think the one cop got reprimanded because I think the one cop just shot like crazy, like 10 times crazy indiscriminately in the house. Yeah, but
Mm.
that's another thing. You know, they should get him for that. You know, but I think that's police policy. You know, I don't think it's a wanton act of like I don't think they came in with the intent to kill either one of them in there. But the guy shot, and then it just went haywire from there.
Mm,
But it's just like people just running it to death. It's like easy way to get some clicks. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think they care about Breonna Taylor. To be honest, do they really?
mm,
Like, come on, man.
mm, mm.
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. It becomes an area for clout chasing. I'm I'm so past trying to fight racism and racist cops, right? Like I'm so past. Like we should be past this. We should be on the phase of mobilizing, right? And I was talking about this yesterday, and I haven't heard back from Cernovich yet, right? But apparently there is a mandatory vaccine coming down the pike. We've seen it in Massachusetts and so on and so forth, right? And there needs to be a board, a law board set up to fight this, right? We need to go fund it, pay the attorneys to go fight this and make sure this happens at the federal level, that people can't be forced at employee level or in school. But again, the same thing with black people, right? Look at the real Harriet Tubman, Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian is the real Harriet Tubman, right? Now we know Harriet Tubman's a fictional character. She never really existed, right? Kim Kardashian is the real Harriet Tubman, right? But there's this team of black sisters that are doing the legal work. She's got a law team full of black sisters that are working in within the system to get these people out of jail. C Murder apparently may come home, right?
Mhm.
Master P's brother. But all this stuff about Breonna Taylor, why haven't people just go funded an attorney, you know, syndicate to go just handle this shit? Because people just want a virtue signal. People don't actually want to do anything about this. And celebrities can't get Trump's dick out their mouth. They really can't. They've been sucking him off since he's been in there since 2016. They got Trump ball residue all on their mustache. I mean, the Trump dick just been slapping them in the face. It's like these. It's like black people can't do shit in life. It's as if you know. I just don't get it, yo. I just don't get it. We can't do shit without mentioning Trump. What did we do before Trump was in office?
Right.
What did we do? Whose life changed since Trump got in office? The nigga gave y'all bum ass niggas $1,200. He gave y'all tax cuts. He got Pookie out of jail.
He
He
gave the
gave,
PUA. Them
huh?
niggas been running with the PUA, the unemployment. He gave that unemployment. They was getting racks off that.
You see what I'm saying? He he gave the HBCUs more money so they wouldn't even have to come back. He gave them so much money. He said, "Look, don't come back. Just take the boatload. Take the bag." He gave the nigga schools money, right? What Obama did when niggas. Let's talk about Flint, Michigan, real fast. These niggas been on the internet talking about, oh, what's Trump gonna do about Flint, Michigan? You know what Obama did when he went to Flint, Michigan? The nigga took a sip of the water. Ain't that what he did,
Yeah, that's what he did.
He didn't even take a sip. He put his lip, he wet his lips in front of you niggas twice in the same day. First he got on the podium. He said, what y'all said about this water? Y'all niggas better show up. This ain't nothing wrong with this white man water. Put his lips to it, kissed the water. Then he went into a press conference, kissed the water. Told you niggas, shut the fuck up and stop complaining. Y'all ain't
That's
had,
real rap.
they ain't had no smoke for Obama. Oh, and then Obama cut the check to them. Trump cut a check to Flint, and y'all still got smoke for Trump. Because you niggas is uneducated and you're still fucking slaves under the goddamn white liberal. And it makes me sick. You can't get Trump dick out your mouth long enough to see the jokes. You know what's blinding black people's vision? Trump's nuts. Move his nuts out the way, and you might be able to see the jokes. I'm done. I just get so upset. And he gonna wear the MAGA hat, a mock MAGA hat. The fuck is wrong with LeBron? We're nominating him for a Grifter of the Year award.
LeBron?
Yeah.
Chad, we need this cut. That was a classic rant, man. That was a classic rant. We need that cut ASAP. ASAP. But that's the thing about Obama. Obama's slick. See, he's slick with the disrespect too. You know what I'm saying? He can talk his way, but people don't catch it. But Shine started to catch the shit later on. You know what I mean? He started telling them about themselves. Now they started getting uppity with about Obama and shit. Oh, that was way too late then. William Sykes, what do y'all think about Trey Songz allegations?
Well, let's put them in context. This is the music industry, right? These is groupies we talking about, right?
Right.
They knew what they signed up for when they walked in that bedroom.
Oh man, Jesus.
They wanted it.
HBO show with this.
What did he do wrong? He pissed on a chick, right? And what she say?
I don't know.
The chick said, "Yeah, he pissed on me." And it was like, "Did you complain about it?" She was like, "He just told me to shut up." What'd you say? I was cool with me. And then she went back for more. I don't even want to talk about it. If a man piss on you and you come back 25 more times, you must like piss. That's some weirdo shit. I ain't pissing on people. I don't know how you get off on pissing on people. So that's some weirdo shit, right? So I don't know. I just know when you enter the music industry, you entering Satan's world. And anything could go down. But I think a lot of these women be signing up. These groupies be signing up for shit, man. They like. I think they like that shit. Did you hear Did you hear the interview with the girl? Adam 22?
Yeah, the one that she ran the throat train on NBA.
On the NBA players. Yeah. Like this the same chick complaining about Trey Songz. So I'm like, why is this news?
That is kind of wild, man. It's just like, I can't believe she just told that. Like, what? I'm like, oh, she's kind of shy. Tell them the story about you was sucking NBA Jones.
Yeah, her friend setting her up. What about that time you sucked off the whole NBA player team?
I fell out, man. I was just like, oh, man. That was just like, but yeah, LA is like that. These celebrity groupies is like that. I don't know what to say about that Trey Songz incident. You know what I'm saying?
Is that the one we talking about though? That girl?
I think that was the one they was talking about. But I didn't really follow it. I seen screenshots from other women that said he did similar type stuff to them, or something like that.
Oh, so there's a whole bunch of women coming out now.
Yeah, they come and running. I didn't know he was. Man, he pissing all over the country.
I mean, this is Trey Songz we're talking about here, right? Like he was like America's heartthrob as far as R&B actors going. You got to remember, Trey Songz is responsible for Drake's career. I don't know if you know that.
No.
When Drake first came out with his first album, Trey Songz was helping him write those songs.
Okay.
He locked in the studio with Trey Songz, and Trey Songz was the one that's kind of like coaching him and showing him how to put songs together, and was really working with him and really developing Drake as an artist. And when you listen to Trey Songz music, it's all about like being a ladies' man,
Yeah.
So, and women were eating that up, like women loved Trey Songz. So when I hear all this stuff coming out now, I'm like, I thought y'all liked that nigga. I don't know what the allegations are. I just know that one groupie chick that said she sucked off the whole basketball team. Like, I don't think there's nothing to complain about what happened to Trey Songz, because she literally said when she left Trey Songz's house, there was a pile of condoms there. Because they did it over like 100 times or something like that. This is what she said. So, but it didn't seem like she was complaining about it. I think she was just retelling a story. So
Yeah,
I don't know what the allegations are. I can just speak for what that nasty girl was talking about.
yeah. Chad Lemoyne, what's up, Chad? Shout out to Tom Brennan for quitting 2 jobs before he got fired. Who's that? Who's Tom Brennan?
That's the dude that used the F bomb, and I ain't talking about the cuss word, I'm talking about the homophobia. Um, live on a hot mic.
Oh, the
MLB.
Cincinnati Reds guys heard that.
Yeah.
um, but yeah, there was another video that some guy did a homophobic rant, but he was a no mask wearer. And
Huh.
I was listening to YouTuber Church Dog 42. He did a video on it, and you got to. I mean, I think he tweeted about it. A lot of times they'll make it. What they're trying to do is make a connection between mask wearers and people saying this crazy stuff. You know what I mean? So when you see somebody saying, "Oh, I ain't wearing masks," you're already going to be like, "Oh, he's probably a homophobe. He's probably a racist, and this, that, and the third." It's an easy
Mm,
way to demonize people that say, "I'm not wearing a mask." You know what I'm saying? They
mm.
make up these fake actor videos, make them go viral, and then now everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The white man slick. Just got to peep his game. He a little slick, but if you hip to game, you can see it. You can peep it out. You know, because they do it a million times. They just hope you're too busy to catch on.
Yeah. Indeed.
Hold on. Serious Killmonger, would you ever do a collab with Dane Colloway?
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go. Um, William Sykes, Kiki Palmer came out against Trey Songz too.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Solo Dominus, $5 donation. The price I pay for being late, Hotep and Build. Oh, Jeff Curtis, shout out to Hoteps. P Dog Knight, I needed that rant. I told you that rant was fire. Peyton Amanda, y'all should get Ryan Dawson on.
Ryan Dawson. Oh, hell no. I didn't think who that was. Y'all trying to get my channel banned.
He's done some really good movies.
Has
Um,
he?
yeah, he's done a couple movies.
Or maybe I don't know who
He
you're talking
did a
about.
movie. No, he did movies on, like the War Machine, 9/11, The Bushes.
Oh,
I
okay.
forget the name of the movie, but I had bought one on Venmo, right? Venmo bushed his ass.
Word.
Yeah, they
Snatched
took
his bread
they
up and
took
everything.
yeah, and they didn't want to give my money back.
Wow. They said, nah, y'all niggas
Swear to
about to
God,
get
because
too
on
woke.
Venmo you could buy like Tommy Sotomayor bought his movie, right? And you
Mm-hmm.
could just watch him whenever you want to log in. So Ryan, I had bought. I was like, man, I'm gonna throw him a couple shekels for the Empire Unmasked. I think he made that movie. If you ever see it, man, they fucking cut him out there. He was talking that slick shit. They said he was talking that slick shit,
Uh,
and it lost everybody. Like it's crazy that they can do that. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
yeah, he's hot, man.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
might
yeah.
be too hot for us.
Yeah, I ain't
Hold
touching
on,
that
let me
shit.
go back. Let me say bye. No, shout out to British for
Mike
being
Russell?
Michael Russell. Great rant. Love the show. Bring on Leonidas Johnstone as a guest. You know him?
Nope. Not familiar. Gotta look him up.
You sound up. I hear you. You hear me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. It looks like he used his mouth. It might have been lag. Damn. Stephanie McIntosh. Meg Thee Stallion wasn't shot in the foot per LAPD. Oh, come on. What? What the hell is going on? She released a picture with like, it looked like it. I don't know if that was a bullet wound, but I mean, her foot was messed up, right?
Yeah.
Now they're saying LAPD says she wasn't shot. Did she get her foot stepped on or something?
Oh, damn. See, this story just keep getting worse and worse.
um, Mr. Big Al '03. Obama gave stacks to Palestine instead of Flint. Oh, come on, man.
I mean, to be fair, Obama did throw some. He threw Flint some money. He threw him a bag.
Drew Sample, shout out to John Falk. I thought for sure he was talking about a trumpet player, ballet, a saxophone player. Predictive text is not your friend. Kuvin, 299 donation. First time sitting in stream. Does it get it? Does it get lit in here? Does it get lit here?
Oh, you about to
Pay
find out.
attention, man. It might get lit in a few moments. T West, peace and prosperity to everyone here. Hotep. Katt Williams, man. Is he trying to get on the grift train?
That nigga Griff.
Grift train. I seen him up there with a 6'9" hairdo. I was like, oh, here he goes. And, I like Katt Williams as a comedian. The majority of his stuff, like even the stuff he released recently, I was like, yo, he's pretty funny to me.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? It looked like he took a turn. Is he trying to get back in the redacted's good graces?
That's what he trying to do. He like, yo, hold up. I can get a bag off hating Trump. This is low hanging fruit. So he went ahead and,
It's easy.
So easy. So easy. He had niggas that was canceling him before, hopping right back on his jock. Oh, we knew Katt Williams was the man. Come on, yo. Come on. When I saw it, he didn't even go that hard either. Like, I expected some good comedy, some good jokes, or some intellectual thought. But that nigga grifting. We might have to nominate him from Grifter of the Year.
It looked like he mailed that in, that part in. He mailed that in. He was just like, let me just get it over with. I'm going to say a couple jokes. Fuck it. Let me see if the bag
Supreme gonna pay me a little something to talk shit about Trump. This is an easy check.
Yeah, this is crazy. 432 in the room. Only 107 thumbs up. Please hit that thumbs up button. Smash that thumbs up button. Smash that share button. Here every Thursday at 8 o'clock. Hotep's Been Told You, episode 113. Goodyear, man. They MAGA said you can't wear Goodyear tires, man. You got that Goodyear in your Chevy or in your Ford. You better get that shit off right now. But yo, I can almost understand the MAGA hat because that's like a political hat. And most private companies aren't like, they don't want you to be political when you're in office. They just want you to come in and leave and shit like that. I never really saw too many political stuff. I remember I snuck in there one time with the MAGA hat when 2016. You know what I mean? But this was right in the beginning. This was during the election. You know what I mean? Not during his past presidency. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People weren't getting jumped on then. You know what I mean? I was, like I said, I was early. Y'all remember me. I was early. Before ABL, before Brandon Tatum. That was Uncle Hotep. You know what I mean? I did it so long, I said, man, I got to put it down, man. I was like, y'all have it. You know what I mean? Y'all just saturated the game and everything.
Yeah. Uncle Hotep was the first nigga with a MAGA hat. I mean, literally, when they did the documentary and then they did the Trump's first clip that went out. Yeah. Uncle Hotep was the only black face. And these niggas was like, oh, I can get the bag. And then they all came. But Unc was on this stuff way before. He was on it before me. He didn't put me on.
Yeah. So, but they also said you can wear Black Lives Matter shirts, but you can't wear All Lives Matter or Blue Lives Matter. Like, all this All Lives Matter stuff stinks, man. Like black, all, blue, whatever. Like, come on, man. Can we stop being? Can we be serious as a people for once, as American people? Like, are we really arguing over all lives versus Black lives and all? Still, like, oh my gosh! But if you allow Black Lives Matter, you gotta allow Blue Lives Matter, all lives matter. That's just simple. You can't say, oh, they can do it, but you can't do this group because if the saying is lives matter, that's it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it's nothing like, well, you saying all lives don't matter? It's just like, I can't believe it's just that phrase has become a lightning rod. Yo,
I'm ready to put on my KKK hood and start riding on my horse. Grab your musket, grab your horse, white folks. It is time to ride at high noon.
What they waiting on, man?
I don't know what the fuck these niggas is waiting on. They waiting for the whole country to be gone before they ride at high noon, man. Like, I'm frustrated, nigga. I'm about to start sewing hoods and shit. Like, yeah, what size is you, nigga? Put this shit the fuck on, yo. Like, it's time. Oh, and they said LGBT is okay. Black
Yeah,
Lives Matter is okay. And it just goes to show you that whoever controls culture is going to control everything. Everything. Whoever controls the media is going to control culture. And we've allowed media to get so much power over the years. It's just grown way beyond anything we can now control. So, like I said, we're going to have to get that first step. We need to get our legal board together. Now, that legal board, I'm going to say there's a 50-50 chance that shit going to be compromised. They're going to be working for the man. If that shit don't work, nigga, it's white hoods and 2A. White hoods 2A and get your stallion. Get your horse. We riding. It's time. It's time, man. There should have been a national uproar when Goodyear, because either it's no politics or all politics is allowed. You
right.
can't say Black Lives Matter is allowed and this isn't allowed. LGBT is allowed. No, nigga, did you come to work or not? You ain't come here to push no agenda,
Right.
right? That's why I would have said, nah, you know what? All y'all niggas got to wear a uniform now. I'd have made everybody put on chicken hats. You're going to put a hat and it's got a beak on the motherfucker. All you birds come into work and fucking sit down and do your work. I don't want to hear shit about blue or Black Lives Matter. How much rubber did we turn out this year? That's the bottom line, but it's just all this virtue and it shows you how powerful the left has become and how weak the right has become. And somebody tweeted the other day, they was like, yo, Uncle Hotep and Hotep Jesus and Sonny Johnson have been giving you guys like multi-million-dollar advice, advice that people would pay a PR firm for millions for. And the right just isn't taking the advice. And like I said, it's because y'all keep running behind these blue checks that's keeping y'all in that Twitter war, right? Oh, you got ratio today, right? Oh, look at this ratio. Like, but that ratio ain't gonna have shit to do in the real world. And we keep telling these motherfuckers what to do, and they not listening. Go ahead, keep listening to them motherfucking white folks and ignoring us because we black. And that's what it really come down to.
Yeah, there some of them are really bad at replying and getting their message out there. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're all reactionary. Is whatever the left does, and then they're gonna go tweet behind the shit. Like, what I mean? If it's not that, it's fucking crying about Negroes and shit, like fucking Fuentes and Jack. Not whatever the fuck, Scott Greer. Yeah, Scott Greer. He's another one. Complain about Negroes. Like, if you worried about the Negroes in 2020, you really fucking lost, motherfucker. I'm sorry, man. God damn.
Yeah, we ain't even worried about them motherfuckers.
No, man. Like, come the fuck on, man. But you know what? One thing I will say is, like, that's how powerful, when they want to do agendas, they also, it's not just, movies. It's just not just TV shows. It's boardrooms, and they'll force these companies with these boardrooms to make these execs. Have to make decisions that's going to make them lose money. Goodyear is going to lose money.
Yeah.
No, them left wing jokers ain't know about no Goodyear tires. You know what I'm saying? They don't like, if they didn't say anything, nobody would have known anything. You know what I mean? But they trying to enforce the message. Try to squelch Trump, and they're gonna lose money. I seen a couple videos. Motherfuckers had Goodyear sign in their shop, took that shit right down. I'm like, damn. And that's their base. That's their base. Like, what are they doing?
That's their base, man. All them white folks with them big ass trucks and them big ass wheels. You know them motherfuckers love some Goodyear. NASCAR.
Yeah.
But NASCAR is run by liberals now, so that's a whole other thing.
Aztec Mecca, peace and love to the Hoteps. We will never forget Katt in a headlock by an 8th grader. You had to bring that up, man. Shout out to Aztec Mecca. Hotep Augustine, wife's birthday today, so I have to catch the replay. Here's
Happy
some
birthday.
chilling for the Hoteps. Peace and love, $9.99 donation. Thank you, Hotep Augustine. Greatly appreciated. Friend of the show. Hotep Kwame Kilpatrick. Hotep Jesus, address your Jamaican cousin, Colin Powell. Endorsing Biden and speaking at the DNC. Jamaica's on trial once again. I forgot he's Jamaican.
That nigga ain't Jamaican. But since we on the topic of Jamaica, remember the little girl with the dreads? Got kicked. They said the little girl couldn't go to school because of the dreads.
Right.
So I spoke to my dad this weekend, and he told me that the whole country was in an uproar.
Oh, really?
Over that, yeah. So, like I said, there's like this small class of bootlicking Negroes that be trying shit like that. Then you got real niggas. There's a whole lot of Hoteps in Jamaica. Then you got real niggas. The real niggas wasn't playing that shit. So apparently, they've raised so much hell that child is going to be allowed to wear her hair.
That's good.
Yeah, and even when you look at I saw pictures of the girl's hair. My dad showed me her hair it wasn't like she was wilding on some, it was like neatly kept.
Nice, neat.
Yeah, so Colin Powell, he's one of those bootlicking Negroes. There's nothing we could do about that. But when you've been, Colin Powell, was he like general of the army or some shit like that?
Yeah, he was a general, man. He was big dog, man. He sold it. I'll never forget. He sold that white man lies for us to go to war, man. They love that shit. They had to put the respectable Negro because nobody believed it. It was like all these white folks is lying. They was lying. Like, what could we do? And I always say, if you want somebody to be convinced of something, you know who you get. You get the Negro. Get the Negro up there. Let him tell it, and y'all will leave that shit. Yeah, and as long as he can talk, he's persuasive. Negro could beat just like the debate teams, like them HBCUs go up to Harvard, Ivy League schools, tear their ass up because Negroes can argue and talk that yang all fucking day, man. You cannot compete with the Negro on that shit.
One thing we know how to do is argue. We argue all day. Shit, ask a nigga, you want to start an argument amongst Negroes? There's only one question you got to ask them: who is your top 5 hip hop artists, dead or alive? That argument gonna go from sun up to sundown.
Or top 5 NBA players.
Or top 5 NBA players. That's what you gotta do. That nigga will argue all day. He won't even take lunch. Nigga gonna argue with a chicken wing in his mouth.
Oh my god.
Yo, I'm telling you, that's y'all homework for this week. Get around a pack of niggas and say, hey, who's the top 5 dead or alive rappers? They gonna go.
You gonna be there for a good hour.
You gonna be there an hour, shit. You gonna be there all night.
Monique, $5 donation. Thank you. Always look forward to listening to y'all on Thursdays. Would you ever have Dr. Phil Valentine on your show?
Yeah, he's an interesting character.
I remember Dr. Phil Jones, man.
Yeah,
and I know they cleaned the internet up. I mean, the YouTube up, man. I remember I was spending because I don't know, it was like a couple years ago. I went on a wave of watching old, all those black Hoteps back in the day. Phil, what's my man?
Chubby dude. You talking about him? Bobby Hemmett?
Yeah, him. Those two. Who's the doctor that debated? I forget his name. I can't remember.
Dr. John Henry Clark?
Yeah, him. Yeah, I was watching Khalid. You know what I mean? I was ramming on Khalid. Man. I was bidding on Dr. Khalid. That was nice, man.
One day I knew my daughter was my daughter because I played the Dr. Phil Donahue. And You know how like that old woman be in church and she be like, "Yes, amen," right? Yo, Khaled was on Donahue and he said some shit. My daughter's like, "Yes." I was like, "Oh, I got a revolutionary in the house. Let's go." And my daughter, her only friends is African. We
Okay.
don't hang around the katas around this way. Yeah, I train my children well. We don't hang around black people. We hang around Hoteps and diaspora and good Africans. No Americans. We don't do American culture over here. The only American culture you're gonna get is your daddy. But yeah, that shit surprised me, man. I played that Khaled. I brainwashed my kids. I ain't gonna lie. I played them early Bill Cosby clips when he was going into the schools with kindergarten children, had them saying I'm black and I'm proud.
Yeah.
I'm black and I'm beautiful. Yeah, I had them niggas 3 years old lined up like soldiers. I'm black and I'm beautiful. So they got that shit. That's why, like, when my kids see Black Lives Matter on the screen now, they just start laughing. They're like, "Dad, what's this corny shit on the TV?" I'm like, we ain't gonna worry about it. That's the white liberal controlling your cousins. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, you really do. If you raising kids, you gotta be on them. I remember, my dad. See, my dad had a different take on that. Because he was the take like, oh, you can't because I was like, you always talking about white folks. Why we live in the white neighborhood? This is why we had an argument with Tom. I'm like, man, I'm tired of hearing this, man. I'm like, why is it why we living out here? And it was just like saying, it's the Shine Act and tear up the neighborhoods and stuff like that. He's ashamed to say it, right? Then I was like, well, you never taught me of this when I was growing up. He was just like, it was a little bit of, relationship problems with him and mom. I guess we wasn't really tight growing up, but it was like he was afraid that if you teach a child hate early, then they might run away with it. They might not know when to turn it off, and where, what's the
Yeah.
word for it? Of varying degrees or something like that. He
Oh
was afraid
yeah.
of that. That's what he was saying. He said that's why he didn't do anything. I
Um.
mean, he didn't keep it like he didn't really hit me with his thoughts on everything like when I was young. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like
okay.
you did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was a racist my entire life. I ain't gonna. Nigga, when I saw white people, it was just like, oh.
You're fucking
Yeah. You gotta remember, my grandmother was from the deep south.
wild. Oh yeah.
So and she cussed, smoked cigarettes, and drank Schaefer's beer. So she'd walk around the house with a beer and cigarette. That motherfucking cracker, they cracker. And I'm 5 years old, walking around like cracker. So and then my mom's had that, and my dad's from Jamaica, and he didn't like niggas or white people. So yeah. So I was racist till like about 2 years ago. And I was like, you know what? These niggas ain't so bad.
Mary O'Donnell, thanks for donation, $10. Hey y'all, who's doing really great stuff? That Hotep that bought like 100 acres of land, the whole family going to live there and build their own everything for themselves to be self-sustaining. Love it.
Nice.
Talking about yay, right?
And now I think she's talking about somebody else.
Oh, somebody else did it?
Yeah. I saw that. I think she tagged me or somebody tagged me in that. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Niggas making real moves. Salute to that bull.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon Carthizer, woot, woot, reparation coffees for Hoteps. Thank you. Brad,
Yeah.
David Daniel Hawk. The same top five argument has been going on for 6 months, even though the company has been fired and hired a new set of blacks. No one that started the argument is still here. Oh my fucking god, man! Jesus Lord have mercy.
You got Azuldas? Alzuldas, he said the left can get away with canceling things because they have
Oh
more
no.
affluent, dedicated customers. Of course, a company wants to pander to the left. Shit, go broke.
Um,
What about the girl with the that ran into the? We got to talk about that real fast. So we go to the next topic. The girl that went into the coffee place or wherever that was, that convenience store. She started trashing the place, and she was like, "I'm gonna make my own goddamn coffee."
yo, I remember that. I was like, because I wanted to know what's the name for a black Karen, and we came up with Karen of color. That's going to be the official word. So whenever a woman of color acts like a Karen, they should be now called a Karen of color. And they can't fight back and say it's racist. They can't. They cannot. It's foolproof. Oh, see, this is where I'm talking about. They're not following us. Instead of crying about Karen, which some of them jokers did, all this racism, Nick Fuentes, his bitch ass still hasn't replied, still hasn't taken no offer, still hasn't added nobody. He was out there crying all this racism about Karen. All you had to do was fucking flip it. And there's plenty of examples where you can see women of color acting a goddamn fool about some stupid shit. All you had to do was flip the words. There you go. Karen of color. I just gave y'all free gems. Y'all still won't fucking take it. You'll still fucking complain about white women being Karen. It's like, come on, man. Just flip the word.
Yeah,
Flip it back.
they don't got that swag. They don't got that swag. Only frat boys kind of got that swag. Frat white boys got that swag. It seems like when white people get older, they lose that shit. But yeah, her behavior was crazy. I could have told her how to get, resolve that situation to get you some free coffee, but she was trashing that place. Last person you want to piss off is a black woman. Let me just tell you that. She gonna fuck some shit up. Yeah, I better be careful out here. Damn, where we at? Oh, T West said top 5 convos brought HJ to our side. Oh yeah, dope. Appreciate that. Chad Lemoyne said just here to help cure y'all of your racism. Drew Sample said Don Lemon is a Karen of color. Oh shit. That's funny.
What did he say? Oh, Dan Lemon's Karen.
Oh man.
Where you want to go next, man? The DNC primary elections?
Yeah, let's go on and go there.
I watched the first night, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I have a couple points, and I made a video. If y'all didn't catch it, it's on my YouTube channel. But man,
YouTube.com/Hotep, Uncle Hotep.
Yeah. Man, they put the Negro to work, man. The Democratic Party put the Negro to work. Watched the first hour. I ain't seen no white folks. I'm like, is there any white folks in the Democratic Party? I saw nothing but Negro faces crying and talking about Trump. I'm like, oh my gosh, here we go, man. Talk about slavery. We in 2021. We talking about slavery still. Not talking about giving niggers no money. Not talking about that. But still bringing it up just like Biden said, that Trump cut. They want to put you back in chains. Yo, young Biden was a trip, man. That motherfucker's off his rocker. How the fuck you gonna say they want to put you back in chains? I'm like, what?
He got a KKK hood still in his closet.
That's something he wants to fucking do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what he keeps telling on himself. People understand it. You know what I mean? But it wasn't. I couldn't watch the rest of the week. I was just like, I went to bed early one night. I was just like, I'm not watching this bullshit. I'm not waking up grifting off the fucking DNC just to make a video every night. I mean, I watch one night for y'all motherfuckers. I'm not watching no more of that bullshit. It's just like, and at the end, you know what? I swear, I watched till Michelle Obama spoke. I turned the shit off. I didn't know there was more fuckery after that. They had Billy Porter fucking dancing. And this is why I tell you, black men. I'm going to talk to you shines right now. Because y'all getting on my goddamn nerves with this bullshit. You see Billy Porter was at the end? That's what they want for all y'all. Every last one of y'all. That's the future of the African American, the Akata, the shine. You ain't gonna be able to get on until you dress like Billy, until you dance for the man like Billy. That's what they want with you. Why do you think they showed him last? Come on. In the most important election in the history of the United States, this is what you tell us. You're gonna have Billy Porter out there doing all this bullshit.
Make it look like Darkwing Duck and shit.
Look like Darkwing Duck. This is the representative. This is who you want representing us in the most important election in the history of the country. You got Cardi B interviewing your candidate. She got the #1 song talking about wet ass pussy. And then she talking about talking with Joe. Representing y'all. Y'all don't have no educators, no people of substance. Y'all sending out rappers and Billy Porter. Y'all should be ashamed of y'all goddamn self. Shines make me sick, man.
I hate niggas. I fucking hate niggas. I hate them. Just like the Civil War, what they do? Brought out black people to stand on the front lines and get shot first. What did DNC do? Brought these dumbass niggas to come out there first and get shot. And what we do, we buck dancing for these niggas. You got Obama coming out. You know, they had to make him, put his acting on and his little fake tears. They made Michelle come out. She got to make a speech. All them niggas is lying. Oh, man, it's so embarrassing being black. It is really. That's why I'm glad I'm Hotep. I'm not black. I'm Hotep. Just so everybody knows. It's so bad that like you said you couldn't watch the whole week. I promise you, I literally watched about 5 minutes of debate. I didn't know it was a debate. Hotep chat went off. They said, "Yo, DNC Convention, blah 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 blah." I'm like, "Oh, they doing that tonight? Let me see what's going on." I watched like 5 minutes of it. I was like, "Yo, my intelligence can't even. I can't insult my intelligence by sitting here watching this foolery, yo." They poured out Eva Longoria, and it's just like, yo, this is a complete insult to all Americans that they can't bring intellectuals to the stage. There's no intellectuals to the stage. They brought out celebrities. Like, here, let these actors and entertainers speak to the people, because that's the IQ of the people. Those are our leaders, because we don't pride ourselves in education, self-education. We don't pride ourselves in being intellectual. We pride ourselves in fuckery. Who consumes the most gossip? Niggas. Who consumes the most entertainment? Niggas. Can't read a book. Can't read a book to save their life. But these motherfuckers. Then you got Cardi B. I love Cardi B. She can't speak for us, though. She can't speak for us. I love Cardi B as a rapper. How you got Cardi B interview? You know why they chose Cardi B? Because she was going to go easy on Biden.
Right.
Because she was going to go easy on Biden. Because she wasn't going to bring up anything that had any intellectual thought behind it. They brought her there for entertainment value. Because Deshaun loves to see nigga shit. Now, I like a little bit of nigga shit every once in a while on my entertainment. Not in my politics.
No.
Not in my intellectual circles. But it's an insult. Like, black people should be pissed off that this is who the white liberal props up to speak to us. We should be insulted. We should be insulted. We should be insulted. And it's embarrassing that they have our vote ransom. It's embarrassing that the Democrats don't even need to have a platform. Their platform is get Trump out of office. That's not a platform.
Right.
What are they going to do for us? What are they going to do for us? What is your policy? But niggas, man, we so fucking stupid. No matter what Trump do, it's wrong. Oh man, it's so yeah. I didn't consume any of the DNC convention. Whatever I saw was just like clips. When I saw the Billy Porter the next day, I just closed my phone. I was like, all right, that's enough Twitter for the day, because I'm gonna end
You
up
know,
cussing somebody out.
another thing, Kamala spoke, and she
Oh
shouted
yeah.
out her Indian side of her family, her Indian auntie. I think the word is Tamil.
Hmm.
Now, I have no beef with the Indian people. I like their culture. I'm not gonna. Please do not speak about them. We're trying to get the HBO show. Please bite your tongue, Hotep Jesus. But I'm talking to my shine. Y'all sit up in there and say, "Oh, he got a black vice president." Oh, oh, we gotta vote for the black woman. This is what y'all say. She get up there. She think her Indian auntie and her England Indian culture. Now I know it's about politics, and they might be trying to woo the Indian vote in America. But if you're telling me she's a black woman, where's the blackness at in her speech? Where's the pro anything? You know what I mean? Shout out anything. That should be the barometer of whether you're black or not. You know what I mean? She ain't gonna say nothing about it. She gonna ride with her anyway. What black person is gonna do that? I don't know any. You know what I'm saying?
She don't know. She don't know any black people.
Only black people she knows, she had to ride to the top. That's the only Negro she knew. All the way up to the top.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come
Mm-hmm.
on, man. Like, I can't believe people were still stuck on this. She's one of us. Like, come on, man. Like, we can't be this. We are. I don't know
We
why
are.
I say we can't, because I know damn well the African American, the Akata, the shine is dumb as hell. And
Mm.
they get the jig pulled over them time and time again. It don't matter if the shine got 2 degrees, 2 master's degrees or not. I'm telling you, it's
Mm.
the same dumbness, dumb shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
And they can't. They get the wool pulled over their eyes every fucking time.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
disgrace, man.
Yeah. So strategically, black people need to vote for Trump. Strategically, that's what black people need to do. And for only one reason: keep these crackers guessing. Imagine how different this country would look if overnight all our black celebrities said, you know what? We voting for Trump this year and change the whole complexion. Do you know how many Democrats would come out as racist the next day?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You wouldn't, the white hoods would come out then. They'd be like, hold up, our slaves left? All right, you know what? Mass incarceration. The media would flip on us. We'd be the demon again. The whole thing would go back to 1945. Quick, quick, this whole country would change. It has to be strategic. And I say this because we have a lot of thought leaders in our community, both at the celebrity level, all the way down to the D level, all the way down to just people in our hoods
Right.
that want to play the middle, right? It ain't safe to play the middle no more. The left is so far left, it ain't safe to play the middle. It's now is time to be radical. Now is time to be radical. Say, yo, I'm fucking with Trump. You see, if you say fuck Trump, that's easy. It doesn't
Yeah.
take any thought to do that. It doesn't even take any heart to do that. It takes heart and bravery to say, yo, I'm taking a look at Trump. Just to say I'm taking a look at Trump takes heart and bravery, which lets you know how huge the psyop is, that you're not even allowed to have a choice.
Right.
The most racist thing you can do in America, Kanye said, is tell people they don't have a choice.
Right.
And that's what they've stripped from us. People say, oh, we fought for the right to vote. No, we fought for the right to have a choice in who we vote for.
Right.
We always had the right to vote. And that's another lie. People like to say black people didn't have the right to vote. That's actually not real. That's not true. You had some states that were blocking us from voting, but we always had the right to vote. In fact, it was you poor motherfuckers that didn't have the right to vote because at first in this country, you needed land to vote. But to
Yeah.
say that black people have to vote for Joe Biden, it's just a cop out. It's just too easy of a decision, man. We need our black intellectuals to challenge our people and to change their minds and be radical and say, you know what? I'm taking a look at Trump. I'm not forfeiting our vote. There's a huge problem when you look at the numbers and you see that 90% of black people have always voted one way. That's a huge problem. And this goes back to just basic negotiation. This is basic negotiation, no matter what you're looking to do in negotiation. If you walk into the office and the big boss can take you for granted and knows you're not going to challenge him, he never got to give you a raise. He never got to do shit for you. Because like, oh,
Right.
this nigga ain't about to go to my competition. I got this nigga for life. That's my nigga. Let me put these blue shackles around his neck and his feet and let him walk under that donkey flag that they call Democrats. You got to be a jackass to vote for Democrats. That's why their mascot is a jackass. They got you niggas so scared of a white man. When have black people been scared? This is the most pussyfooting ass shit I've ever seen. We scared of some fucking white man in the office. We wasn't scared of Bush. We wasn't scared of Reagan.
No.
Now we scared of Trump. We ain't never been scared of white people. Now we scared of Donald Trump of all people we afraid of. Where are our leaders? Where's our strength? Is it just Uncle Hotep and Hotep Jesus people? Are we the only ones that's fucking thinking out here? It's disgusting. You gonna get us killed. You gonna get us vaccinated. You gonna get us vaccinated. Y'all the same motherfuckers talking about wear your mask. We ain't gonna talk about the recovery rate of the COVID. Everybody knows what the recovery rate is. It don't warrant the shit they trying to bring down down the pipe. But you niggas is the first one to say, listen to Dr. Fauci. Now you motherfuckers want to listen to white man? It was a system of white supremacy before. Now all of a sudden it's not a system of white supremacy. You running behind Fauci and what the CDC say. But yesterday it was a system of white supremacy. Now all of a sudden it's wear your mask. Now all of a sudden y'all want to listen to white people. Y'all fucking disgust me. Where's your bravery? Where's your fucking bravery, yo? Who's gonna go against the grain? They told you niggas the revolution will not be televised. So if you see a revolution on TV, that ain't the revolution.
Hello. Yeah, you got it right there.
You think the white man gonna show you your revolution?
And that's exactly what they're doing. Exactly, the NBA, NFL, all these sports, all these events, putting the shit on the t-shirts and shit like that. They're showing you this is not a revolution. This is not revolutionary. None of this is. It's all fake. This is all planned. The man financed this bullshit, man.
Put niggas to sleep. That's what they doing. They putting motherfucking NyQuil in your baby bottle. They putting NyQuil in your baby bottle. Y'all niggas is mental infants. Y'all niggas is mental toddlers out here. You can't find one black intellectual that's a leftist that'll come debate Hotep Jesus on this topic. Not one. Mark Lamont Hill ran scared, got his ass whooped by Candace Owens. You can't find one black intellectual. You know why? Because they don't want this sauce. Because these niggas know they're going to be exposed. Because these niggas is frauds. Because these niggas is bootlickers. Because these niggas is sellouts. Because these niggas is non-thinkers. 90% of the black vote goes to the Democrats, and y'all niggas don't know shit about negotiation. Anything in negotiation says you got to keep that nigga guessing. In negotiation, you got to keep the white man guessing. So they got to fight for you. You got to keep the Republican Party fighting for you. You got to keep the Democrats fighting for you. Democrats ain't even fighting for you. They putting y'all niggas on the front line. You fighting they battle. You niggas
That's a
is
fact.
mental fucking toddlers. Because you let that media fool you and think that this white man Trump is some evil man based upon a few little sound bites. You niggas is mental midgets because he didn't say things that are presidential. He doesn't speak proper. Y'all niggas don't speak proper. They gave you fucking Cardi B and you want to talk about how Trump sound. And you got Cardi B as your ambassador. Mental fucking infants y'all are out here. It disgusts me. It fucking makes me mad. That's why I don't even speak on black topics because it makes me so fucking upset. Strong black men out here talking about, oh, Trump, Trump, Trump. Get the fucking man's dick out your mouth, yo.
T West, top 5 combos brought HJ to our side. Chad, thanks for the donation. Just here to help cure y'all of your racism. Did I read that already? Drew Sample. Nick Fuentes should adjust his Twitter description to Afro Latino Karen. I think I read the P Dog Night. I needed that rant too, Unc. D Malzala, thank you for Canadian dollars. Thank you. Solo Dominus, the Akata dances too much. $5 donation.
Facts.
Hydro Rye, what's the beef between y'all and Fuentes? Oh, and I don't think we didn't that hard R, Unc. Hear that R? I said the N word, the hard R, man. You guys, y'all clocking my hard R's, man. God damn. Well, I mean, we don't got to be with Fuentes. Fuentes ducking the Hotep Jesus. That's with the beef. We don't got no beef. He's ducking. You don't have beef with somebody that's ducking you. You know what I mean? God damn.
Tell that nigga at me. Tell that nigga at me. He ain't gonna at me. They know what time it is.
Drew Sample, 519 on the room. Smash that like and share button.
Monique said, if the DNC were being strategic with entertainers, they should have brought Denzel Washington on. Denzel Washington's Hotep. He ain't signing on for that dumb shit. They can't get Denzel. Denzel's Hotep. Denzel probably voted for Trump.
D Mazala, $5 donation, Canadian. Intense Fitway, Trump 2020, $2.99 donation. True Sample, the revelation goes on between your ears. Eric P, $14.99, nothing but fire. Michael Show, the barbershop lit me up for saying, what the fuck is Biden finna do? Reminding them of that crime.
Niggas is retarded, yo. I'm telling you. That's why I don't even talk to niggas, yo. I can't talk to niggas about politics because they retarded. First of all, here's my thing with black people. These motherfuckers spend all day arguing about basketball, football, and rap, then want to have an opinion on politics, nigga. Y'all don't know shit about politics. So how you even gonna enter this conversation? Y'all need to sit back and let the niggas that's paying attention coach y'all on how to make this thing do what it do.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if you talk politics in 2016 when you brought up Trump, man, it was I look like I listen. I got a video on my channel. They was arguing me. Our barber at the time was arguing me to death about Trump. I'm like, oh my god, man! Like it wasn't even that serious. Yo, it was hell back then. I know it's 10 times worse now.
Yo, it's like they zap niggas with some sort of MK Ultra program through the TV, yo.
Drew Sample, how can you beef with a guy that will be irrelevant after this election? Aztec Mecca, Hotep's going off, going to catch the rest later. Got some underground boxing class to attend to. Got to sharpen my skills for November.
Get him.
Aztec Mecca getting right, boy.
Get him.
Aztec Mecca ain't messing around. Diamond and Silk, man, they releasing a book.
Uh-oh.
And they said, they got listen, they got a gig at Fox News and lasted a month. How they fucked the bag up that quick? See, this is where keeping it real goes wrong, man.
Yep.
This is why I tell y'all. Sometimes, if you want somebody to be 100%, they was 100% MAGA. They wasn't grifting like Candace and them. That was their whole conservative viewpoint in the beginning. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like, even though blacks sometimes vote Democrat, a lot of times they're the older generation, like people like Diamond and Silk's age, my age, a little bit older, they always got conservative values. And they just needed like that bridgeway to the Republican Party, and that was Donald Trump, because we always fucked with Trump. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that came about. It's not like they grifted and changed up their whole spiel. There's a fairly amount of conservative minded black Akatas, you know what I'm saying? But they was complaining it's racism. Now, I don't know if it's racism or not. My theory is this. They were talking about the vid, and, they were saying stuff about the vid that Hannity and Tucker were, basically calling out the discrepancies. They said they got fired because they black, and they let them, Tucker and them, and Hannity basically say the same thing to let them on. They said it was racism. My thing is, they can't let them talk that talk because they're too they're too influential. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
white folks. If listen, amount of what it takes for Shine to go from a YouTube channel to Fox News. You know how
Mm.
much influential they got to be.
Mm.
They must have looked at their numbers. They're like, God damn, these niggas is getting their thing off. Let's slide a little bit of money around and we can take some money. You know what I'm saying? That's what Fox is doing. You know what I mean? They don't have to homegrown these people. They don't have to, they already can do it. They do it every day. That's easy money. But
Mm-hmm.
that's how good they were at their job.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So they can't let the shine get influenced. Like, they can't let people get influenced by Diamond and Silk. That's what I thought it was.
That too, and also I think the black community too. I think they
Yeah,
were. I think they were probably reaching some black people or some
yeah,
black people because you got to remember not everybody's online. So some black people might have just seen a clip of two black people talking, aren't aware of the battle between the left and right now, and just seeing like, oh, hold up, you seen what these sisters said? Like, you know what I mean? Because not everybody knows about Diamond and Silk, right?
yeah.
So it's. You're right. Like, I think they were afraid of that happening, of them getting woke. But I do think there's them racism in there too. First of all, let's take racism out of the conversation really fast. You can't do what Tucker and Hannity do.
They ain't gonna do nothing.
You can't. Them niggas is tenured. They getting paid the big bucks. They're bringing in the viewers, right? So, whether you're black or not, you can't do what the big dogs did. Also, I don't think these two ladies have had enough experience around white folks. Now, we have to understand that the white folks up at Fox News are fake conservatives, right? They're not like conservative, like these motherfuckers that's in these streets with Confederate flags, or people that's real maggot out, or, like the real conservative crowd got they guns and this is
Yeah.
my country, I'm a patriot. They ain't that type of conservative. They're more like, on the fence conservatives, like, well, I kind of like gay people and I kind of like, abortion. And, they're just on the fence, like a little bit with like some of the
Right.
liberal issues, right? They're not
Right.
all the way conservative. And so you're dealing, if you ask me, I believe that you're still dealing with liberals, white liberals. You're
Right.
still dealing with that white liberal attitude, that attitude of low expectations, that attitude of y'all niggas, so you can't get the same amount of respect as everybody else here. You're beneath us, and it's all subconscious. I think they should have known better than to use some of the rhetoric they used. Right, talking about the virus and all of that shit. I'd have danced right around that topic. Me and Uncle Hotep would have got that bag, and we would have, my dancer would have been on point. My tap dancer would have been on point. It wouldn't have been no, all of that, virus talk. You know, that's not what I'm there to do. We have to understand that the media is there to entertain. And Diamond and Silk was there to entertain. They weren't there to inform. And that's where they got out their lane. You know,
Yeah.
they thought they were there to inform, but no, y'all are our circus act. Y'all are nigga shot show.
Right.
That's why they said some of their stuff was pushed behind the paywall, right?
Yeah.
They said their content was pushed behind the paywall, other people's content was pushed out front. Well, that's what they do with niggas, you know, in corporate America. That's just you gotta know that. If me Uncle got a job with Fox, I know they're gonna nigga us. I know that. I'm still counting my check. I don't give a fuck. I know where my check going. And I know the treatment I'm gonna get by these white liberals in these offices, right? That's working. I should really just say establishment whites. That's what I really should say. Let's just move liberal out of the way. Establishment whites. And I think that's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with the establishment. And that's what Diamond and Silk was about. But I could have told them, you know, that they was gonna get this treatment. Like, how do you not know that? Like, I've been around white folks long enough to know that they ain't gonna give your ass too much motherfucking power before they get you out the paint. You know what I mean? You got to shuck and jive the whole way. You can't be really trying to do some shit. You can't really be trying to. Are you really trying to wake people up? Oh no! What are you doing? We just want to have this war with the left. We don't really want to wake people up.
No.
Diamond Self, they took their job a little too serious. So
Yeah.
I put the blame on them for not understanding how the establishment really works. When you go into them offices getting that check, they paying you to dance, and you better be Savion Glove out this motherfucker.
Melinda says Laura Loomer won her primary. Jack still won't let her on Twitter. Congratulations to friend of the show, Laura Loomer. You see, she won that her Republican primary down in Florida, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Congrats to my Jew boo, Laura Luma. I asked her to come on the show, and you know, she hit us with the Hollywood. You know, oh, my people reach out. You know, I guess she's that famous. You know, it just comes with the territory. You know,
Right.
can I just segue real quick and just talk about the MAGA crowd? Oh
Who?
man, just the MAGA crowd, like the
Okay,
grifter
go ahead.
crowd, like
Yeah.
the people who got some stain, like the people who got some. This shit more Hollywood than the music industry, dog. It's shady. It's a shady game out here. I'm gonna just tell you that. Anyway, congrats to Laura Luma. I'm glad that she's the primary pick, and more power to her. We also got Kim K,
Yeah.
Miss Clatchit. That's a fine black woman right there. She won. She won the primaries. I'd love to see. I need somebody to educate me because I'm not gonna pay attention to this shit. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit because this shit don't mean nothing to me. But I'd love to know: do these people have a chance of winning the office? I'd love to know.
Well, from what the numbers I looked at, Laura definitely doesn't because that's a Democratic. They said that the Democrats they came out like 5-6 times more than the Republicans.
All right, so
I'm
she's
not too
not gonna
sure
win.
about
Kim,
Classic. Is that her name? Classic.
Clatchit.
Yeah. I don't know about Baltimore. It was in Baltimore, right? Or
Yeah,
DC. Yeah.
Baltimore. Yeah, Baltimore.
I don't know. It depends who she's running against.
She had a great ad.
Yeah.
Did you see the
The
ad?
one where she was walking and stuff like that. Yeah. I remember.
Yeah. Excellent, beautiful ad. Genius, excellent. I think she was Miss Baltimore.
Was she?
Yeah, she was Miss Baltimore. She used to be like a pageant star.
Okay.
Um, I just don't know what her influence is like in Baltimore amongst the voters, right? I'm not going to say black people. I'm just say the voters because that's, and I don't know what that demographic is, but
I would think she would have a better shot than winning than Laura Loomer, to be honest.
probably. I did criticize her platform last year because ADOS asked her, they said, hey, what on your platform is there for black people? And she said, my platform's for everybody. I don't have a black agenda.
Okay.
Now, hold up. Now, like, first of all, this is what we call intelligent grifting.
Right.
She know her base. Her base don't want to hear nothing about no black conservative doing something for some black people. That's the last thing white conservatives want to hear is black people doing something for black people. So she's smart in that respect.
Right.
I just don't like the fact that her whole campaign is run off the black community,
Right.
but she don't want to come out and say, well, here's my agenda for the black community. She also said that reparations is impossible, quote unquote. If reparations is impossible. And I think as somebody who's black and is going to run in some place like Baltimore, I don't want to hear anything being impossible when it comes to black people. I want you
Right.
to sit down and fucking think and figure out how can we make this possible. Anybody can tell you what's impossible. I need people to tell me what's possible or how to make something impossible possible. I think about impossible things all the time. It was impossible for me to get on Fox News. I made that happen. It was impossible for me to get on Joe Rogan. I made that happen. It was impossible for Uncle Hotep and Hotep Jesus to make Hoteps a household name. We made that possible. It was impossible to be popular amongst the right without Griffin. And we still did that. We kept it real. Like you said in the beginning of the show, it's the realest niggas you're going to see on the internet. We're going to give it to you from the left and the right. They told people that was impossible. It was impossible to be popular and be real. So I don't want to hear what's impossible. I want you to tell me how to make the impossible possible. All power to Kim. We follow each other. Shout out to my black sister. I appreciate you. I support you. I just want better. Like we got to hold our black. Like that's like you're about to be in Congress. Let's say you win. You're about to be in Congress. I don't want another Colin Powell. I don't want another John Lewis.
Right.
Who the other brother that passed?
I forget his name.
You know what I'm talking about. I don't want another who's the black lady out in Cali? Done been in Congress, a career congressman.
Oh.
Look like James Brown.
Is it Maxine something?
Maxine Waters, right?
Yeah.
We don't need more career black politicians that use black people to get in a position of power. And then when they get there, they do nothing for us. Right? So when she says she doesn't have a black agenda and reparations is impossible, it's really hard for me personally to support her. I'm only support her based upon, because I'm a racist and I'm going to support her just because she's black. like you're like, do you support Kim K? Yeah, I do. Why? Because she's black. Why else? That's pretty much it. And that's a really shallow reason to support somebody, right? It's stupid to support somebody for those reasons. That's why I need her to give me something else to grab onto.
Yeah, and just my idea for the perfect answer to that, is like, I believe, we're not going to get reparations, but the answer is, I would say when African Americans get the political clout, they're going to give you money regardless. They just want, you only have to ask for it. They're going to give it to you. Right. But until that day, it's not happening. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it. If we want reparations, we have to invest in political clout. And that's a whole lot of dirty work, a whole lot of a whole lot of stuff that goes involved with that, but also a whole lot of money. You got to buy these jokers off like everybody else does. You know what I mean? You got to put people in there, your people in there, just like everybody else does. Until you do that day, you're not talking about anything. You're asking a corrupt system to give you money. If you want that money, you got to join the corrupt system, fix it so you can slide that some of that money to you. That's how it is, man. They don't want to believe that, man. I don't know. They're politically inept, man.
Yeah, and the team around Kim hasn't prepared her for ADOS, so I'm going to go ahead and prepare you for ADOS, Kim. Here's how you continue to grift your white following and still keep ADOS off your ass. If somebody asks you what your black agenda is, the simple response is, what would you like to see?
Right.
What would you like me to do? And let me take a look at it. That's a great no answer response, but still listening, right? To say I don't have a black agenda is basically closing the door and saying, fuck you niggas, right? When somebody says on the topic of reparations, the simple response is, I haven't looked into it a whole lot. I'm still studying the matter. Let me dive into this thing and get back to you. Right? Now, these people are so afraid of their white following. And that's why I said this is power that the Hoteps have. We ain't afraid of these crackers leaving us. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that. We keeping it real over here. Either you fuck with us or you don't. Like, Kim K, all you black conservatives, you all these white conservatives got, they can't stop supporting you. Who else gonna say the talking points? They not safe to say the talking points. They need you niggas, and that's why you have to recognize your power. That's why I tell black folks on the left, recognize your power. Black folks on the right, recognize your power. Stand your ground. Say, yo, I'm not abreast with the reparations conversation. I'm still studying it. Let me check it out and get back to you. That's how you answer these questions and still keep grifting. And if your white base has something to say, you say, put your panties on. Change your panties. That's what you tell
Um, Steve P, great show tonight. Going to have to catch the replay. What's your favorite conspiracy theories? $5 donation.
Black people is the real aliens.
My favorite, the Oklahoma City bombing.
Okay.
That's
What
the
about
most
it?
interesting thing because there's a lot of stories. There's a lot of stories, and I'm not even going to get into, but there's a lot of stories that went down that day, man. It's crazy. And afterwards, there's a lot of stuff that goes into that. If y'all want to, what the fuck is the name of the? There's a great documentary on it. A naked lie, a naked truth, a naked.
I know
I
you're talking
forget.
about. Yeah, Chad.
Somebody in the chat knows what I'm talking about. Put it in the chat.
Yeah.
A Noble Lie. That's the name of the documentary.
Okay.
Noble Lie. Watch it. You can judge for yourself. The last $5 donation. Passion to destroy, no passion to build. Joe Lewis. Damn. Shit scrolled up on me.
He said
Joe Lewis. Politically, the shine don't know their ass from a hole in the ground. Solo Dominus. Still not coming to Hotep Jesus before talking. Still not coming to Hotep Jesus before talking.
Yeah, like a lot of these black conservatives or conservatives, period, they need to, before y'all do shit, y'all need to just come talk to us. I'll do this shit for free, damn near some of y'all. Some of y'all. I mean, just be clear. But y'all need to come to us, man, and get some.
Where we at? You want to talk about? Oh, Kim K is trying to get C Murder out. You mentioned that, didn't you?
That's beautiful. I hope you do it too.
I guess the Netflix, man. That shit went viral. Cuties, whatever the fuck. A French film about 11-year-old twerk team. Is probably some coming of age story. They marked it for mature audiences, even though the ages were 11 years old. The actors were 11 years old. The story was 11 years old. They had a more sexualized portrait than movie poster than France. Then they apologized for it. They apologized and changed it today. Now, a couple things, man. I looked up the direct.
I did the same exact thing because it said it right there. I'm looking up all these niggas. Go ahead.
And it's a Senegal. How you say Senegal?
Senegalese.
Senegalese. Is she Senegalese in French, or I forget what her mixed what
She's under the religion of Islam.
an African woman had directed it.
Yeah.
Which I kind of found kind of strange. Well, it's kind of weird, but
they always send us.
Everybody was upset about this. I never seen it like this was big. I think people are getting woke to the, children being used by Hollywood. Epstein is awoken a lot of people. In the UK, they've had these allegations of pedo rings for like a couple decades. You know what I'm saying? But in America, it hasn't really caught on. And Americans aren't reading UK news, even though it's a fucking click away.
Mm-hmm.
But now with Epstein, with Weinstein, I think Americans are starting to see the underbelly of sex trafficking and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if this was just a ploy to to further wake, American people up, are trying to lower the age of consent. It could be a lot of things.
Yeah.
Um, it was just it was just
Well,
distasteful. I don't know
that's
why.
you just nailed it though. You just said it. Say it again. The
What?
ploy is to do what?
Oh, to lower the age of consent. Yeah, because if globalization is ever going to happen, I kind of touched on this on my show. If globalization is ever going to happen, they're gonna have to mash everybody's cultures and stuff like that, and rules and laws. In Europe, the age is considerably younger. You know what I'm saying? In certain countries, and they're trying to force that into America, and they it takes, like, if you ask somebody how they're going to do that, how are they going to do that, and how many years it's going to take? You got to understand they're peppering us with a little bit here, a little bit here. They see this one was like cause a big reaction. They might pull back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And then when we calm down, they go inch another inch. They was like, oh, we went too far. We went for the long ball. They intercepted it. Let's just go get this first down this time. You know what I mean? They'll just move it a little bit further. It'll be a 15 year old or 16. You know what I'm saying? They work in increments. So you have to be woke about these things of what's really going on and shit.
Yup. We're gonna have to break this thing down. First, let's start with the jargon um, on the actual film. Um, well, before I pull that up, because I'm gonna need some time to pull that up. Is it on my timeline? No, actually, I did retweet that. Hold on, let me find it right here. It says "Cuties," TVMA. You covered that. Coming September 9th. Do you know what else is coming September 9th? Hillary Clinton's court date.
Oh, boy.
Anyway, it says Amy, 11, becomes fascinated with twerking dance crew. Lord have mercy. Satan has taken over. It says, hoping to join them, she starts to explore her femininity, defying her family's traditions. So that's that. Aside from the pedophilia they're trying to push, that's another agenda in itself. Is where they're trying to give children autonomy outside of the family, so
Right.
that the state is now the parent, right? And they do this with abortion. They're doing this with vaccines, where girls can take um, Plan B and these things without their parents' knowledge. The kids can opt into vaccines without their parents' knowledge or permission, and they're trying to separate children from their family. I'm glad you touched on the fact that the person who put this together was a black woman. They always set us up to do this dumb shit. I'm questioning that I'm not going to touch on that. I'm trying to keep my channel. Now let's talk about Netflix's response, because I found their response to be quite alarming. I'm not sure how real this one is, but it comes from help.netflix.com forum. Somebody says, how does a movie sexualizing children get approved? Who signed off on this? To which Mary at Netflix says, we understand that not all stories may appeal to all of our viewers, which is why we always invest in a diverse range of content from all over the world. So what they're basically saying is niggas do some weird shit in other countries. She said, we also provide ratings, synopses, trailers, and controls to help our members make the right viewing choices for themselves and their families. So the person said, do you support pedophilia? A simple yes or no will suffice. And Mary from Netflix says, we cannot really comment on that. But while we believe in creative freedom at Netflix, we respect all religions and their cultures, traditions, and values. So somebody responded that is pedophilia a religion now, which is a great response. Shout out to Silver Sky for bringing that to my attention. And there's one more thing that I want to touch on with. This is official now, from Netflix blue check account. They said, we're deeply sorry for the inappropriate artwork that we used for the Cuties film. It was not okay, nor was it representative of this French film, which won an award at Sundance. We've now updated the pictures and description. Nigga, the problem ain't the pictures and the description. The problem is the actual motherfucking film.
Right.
To which somebody else brings to my attention, they said it won a Sundance Award. Well, guess what? Guess who got sentenced to jail, 6 years to life for child sex abuse. Sundance co-founder Sterling Van Wagner.
It's sick, man. It's sick.
Oh, it won a Sundance. Yeah, them niggas is the same motherfuckers that's taking your kids. These the same motherfuckers touching on little kids. That ain't no alibi. Oh, it won an award. I know it won an award. Hollywood love that wacky shit. They love that weirdo shit, that disturbing shit. They want your children. Shit is sick, man. This shit is a sick world.
That's crazy. It's insane. Logan Rocksmith, $5 donation. Thank you. Monique, Hollywood has been pushing the pedo agenda for years. Look at the old Shirley Temple movies.
Deep rabbit hole.
But yeah, it's I don't know what to say, man. But you know, it's if that first one when he was talking to a Netflix worker, if that's true, that means that you know they're all talking off a script. You know what I mean? What to say, what not to say. And if it's talking about you can't make a comment on pedophilia, then that means like they're actually pro or they're not trying to, you know, that's we've all a lot of people have said, you know, it's a slippery slope, but people ignored that, you know what I mean? But like I said, you give them an inch, they're going to take a mile. You know what I'm saying? That mile coming, you know what I mean? Whether you like it or not, that mile is coming. They're just taking their time because they can't go too fast. It'll shock the culture. And then you'll have a big blowback like we had today. Like everybody's like, what the fuck is this shit? What really happened was their propaganda hasn't worked as good as they thought it was on this particular subject. They got to go back to the drawing board, and then they're going to try again. You know, this is exactly what they do.
And then they're going to accuse good black leaders of wild shit, right? Like Bill Cosby and whatnot. And meanwhile, this is the shit they doing.
Yeah. It's wild. Brown Paper Bag Podcast. Thank you for the 1999 donation. You guys go follow them. Go listen to Brown Paper Bag Podcast, friends of the show. Damn, Susan B. Anthony got pardoned.
Trump a troll.
Yo, he is, man. You know, he trying to get that Karen vote, man. He was like, I thought he was going to give a pardon to Bull. Marcus
who?
Garvey.
Oh, Garvey. No, that's a little too woke.
Because they was talking about that a couple months ago. Might give. Roger Stone brought it up. I think he brought up Marcus Garvey and saying he should pardon him.
It's a little too
but yeah, I think he's just going for the Karen vote. He also mentioned QAnon. I mean, I still don't. You know, to me, QAnon is, you know, it's like the deep state, trying to deep state the deep state. Like, how many levels of deep state is QAnon? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta understand, there's levels of this shit. They're inside information for sure, but you know, it's in a controlled thing. You know, they're trying to lead people away from the real criminals and stuff like that, the real masterminds and stuff. You know, they're leaving a trail of crumbs to where it goes nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking in the fucking when you be searching around each other for the rest of their life, when the real shit's right in front of your face. That's how I think about QAnon.
Yeah, Facebook banned like thousands of accounts this week attached to QAnon. I think the problem with QAnon is Q itself is deep state against deep state. But I think some of those branches of people are actually like digging up some real shit.
Yeah.
And they like, hold up. Whoa, this Q thing, we gotta cut it before it gets too much legs.
Yo, you know what? This is off topic, man. I finally figured out what that California shit they put on top of the fucking fruit, Tijan or whatever. You ever have it?
Dijon?
Like, yeah,
yeah. The mustard.
It's like a Mexican, a Latin American spices, and they put it over the watermelon and the fruit and shit like that.
Oh, do they?
Man, they shouldn't have never gave me that, man. I'm mad the Mexican hid that shit from me, man.
They told a nigga had another way to eat watermelon.
Yo, I swear to God, I haven't never ate so much watermelon in my life.
They gave niggas another way to eat watermelon, as if we needed another one.
I swear for God, man. You know that's why the Negroes down out in California all the sisters always complaining. Oh, they don't date black women out here. Oh, yo, they gave that nigga some Tijon and some watermelon. They've been chasing Latins ever since down there.
Niggas ain't dating black girls because black girls ain't following the gender rules.
Oh, man, stop.
Latina woman, she know I'm gonna be in the kitchen whipping this shit up. You know, Latin women sticking to them gender rules,
Yeah.
and that's what niggas want. That's what men want. Period. But
Um,
damn, I never had that. That's something. We just bought some watermelon too. You know, I keep
Roger, Bobby, Roger Stone for Grifter of the Year. He went to jail for clout. See, that's another guy, man. There's so many candidates for Grifter of the Year. Where's Oh, I already read that 1990 from Proud and Paper Bag. I don't know. Is that everything? I don't got anything else.
Let me just take a look at the topics here. Damn, Chad, you got the clips up already. This be Anthony Brown, Tom Brennan. Oh, the Adam Hayner assault.
The what?
The white dude that got beat up in Portland.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I think he's alive, right?
Oh, he was. I saw a clip where they said he was breathing. He was on the ground, and they said he was breathing or whatever. So, he should be, doing well. I'm not sure what people want us to say about that stuff.
I don't know, man. It's just like, and I think he got on the guy who kicked him, got on there, man, I might be going to jail. I'm just out here fighting racism. I swear to God. Oh my God, come the fuck on, man. Like that guy was totally defenseless.
Yeah.
He was all woozy. They already was punching on him.
Yeah.
Sisters punching on him.
Yeah.
Brothers punching on him. And he's just sitting there. You're going to wind back and kick him right in the face. Like, come on, man. Y'all surrounded his truck in the first place. Oh, he tried to run us over. The sister ran up and kicked the door while he was driving away. She fell because somebody was trying to pull her away. She almost got her ankles ran over.
How did he end up
trying to rush up on a truck like that?
How he end up outside the truck?
Yeah.
How did he end up outside the truck?
Oh, because he was he drove, right, and I think he tried to swerve on other people down the street and crashed. And they caught up because they was hauling ass. They was following the whole way. So he crashed into a corner of a building. He might have been drinking. I think that was alleged that he was drunk.
Yeah, he did seem a little drunk. I don't know if it was punch drunk or alcohol drunk.
But that's how they got him out the car because he crashed.
See, now it makes sense. I don't know. Before I get out the truck, it's gonna be some dead Antifa with Goodyear tire tracks across their face. Said, them niggas is. I'm not swerving around nobody. Y'all acting violent. It's the cops just gonna have to pick me up at my house, and they're gonna be picking body parts up off the grill of my truck. I'm so sorry. My life comes first. My freedom second. So, I would say, drunk sounds about right.
Yeah.
That sounds like a plausible story for that. But yeah, I don't know. People brought it up to speak about. I don't know. What y'all wanted us to talk about. Shit happens. Portland's a mess. Antifa's a mess. I'd like to know, what are you guys going to do about it? What are y'all going to do about it? That's the question I have. Y'all, people are getting their ass whooped in Portland. What are you, the white right? Y'all do a whole lot of tweeting and shit. Y'all doing a whole lot of tweeting about what's this, that, and the third. You see the difference between us Well, I don't know about Uncle Hotep. I'm not. I don't want to speak for other people, but speaking for myself, the difference between me and y'all is I didn't gave up on the black community, right? I guess y'all still have some hope in this country, right? Um, so like I don't tweet about the shit I do for the black community. Like I mentor, like today I spoke to a black kid today who's 22. Shout out to him. And I mentor people like the real work is in helping the youth and helping people and building things, right? Like I have three corporations and I'm building corporations and we're building Hotep Nation. And that's what we do. Like we just build, shut up and code, shut up and build, Hotep and build. Y'all do a whole lot of complaining online about all this Antifa and shit, but y'all don't really like mobilize. Y'all not pushing y'all blue checks to really do anything. Like we go hard on Tariq Nasheed. Y'all don't go hard on y'all blue checks, right? We go hard on on Mark Lamont Hill and some of these people. We go hard on them. Your beef ain't with Antifa. Your beef is with your leadership. Y'all need to take that beef up with the people who have that clout. Cernovich is, I guess, an attorney or some shit. Why y'all haven't, I reached out to him about mobilizing this, law group. I haven't heard back. Thousands of people have added them, hundreds at least. I haven't heard back yet. I don't. Anyway, what are y'all gonna do? That's my question. Is Antifa's bugging? What are you gonna do now? When we look at the black community, Antifa was coming. You see what they did, right? They said, "Nah, nigga, y'all need to turn around." They did something.
Right. Yeah.
You see some white folks in certain pockets, like we saw last week. They was whooping Antifa ass and threw them in the ditch. All right, they doing something. The tweeting and shit and all of that, that's not really going to do nothing. If you're going to tweet, you need to tweet at your leadership to do something. And I'm not talking about politics or politicians. And I'm not talking about Trump. Trump ain't your daddy. Do not call the state into this. Call your attorneys because America was founded based upon contracts, based upon contract law. And we have these court systems. We have the Supreme Court. We have all these court systems. And these systems work. These systems actually work. You just got to put the time in to file your cases. And the same thing with the black community. Start filing your cases. Start funding your attorneys, good, wholesome attorneys that's going to really go to bat for you to make sure you fight. Then your second fight is in the streets. You're fighting in the tweets. If you're going to tweet, I'm going to say this one last time. If you're going to tweet, you need to tweet at your blue checks instead of them stop bitching about dumb shit, and filming Antifa and all of that. Nah, like don't film shit. Turn the cameras off so niggas can't know what you did.
Right.
When the cameras go off. So I don't know what y'all want me to say. Shout out to the brother that, Haney or whatever, my heart goes out to him getting his ass beat. I don't like to see stuff like that. Unfairly getting jumped. And I think that's very ugly. And he had stopped defending himself. So I don't think that's good. But that's my advice to y'all, man. Like, stop tweeting and fucking get on your horse and grab your musket. But that's all I got. Tomorrow, I just got Erica Lachey's headshot just came in. You'll see the headshot go out. Beautiful black woman here. She's gonna have an afro. So you'll see that headshot go out. She just sent it to me while I was on the show. So we're gonna have her on tomorrow. This is what I talk about bravery. When I was talking about earlier on the show, I'm going to read this tweet so y'all can understand who I'm about to bring out here tomorrow. And she ain't one of these buck dancing black conservatives. This is somebody who's a thinking, free thinking. Y'all want to talk about free thinking. This is a free thinking individual. And this is the tweet she said. She said, telling black people not voting is a vote for Trump is telling us our votes were never our own. In y'all mind, my vote was supposed to be accounted for. It was allocated for the Dems the day I was born. That's why.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. She said, that's why no one enacts policies for us. Why Biden says we're not diverse. Then she responds to that tweet. Obviously, she got attacked, right? She said, so many perpetually angry people in the replies. Vote for who you want to. This tweet is about why no one respects us enough to give us what is owed to us. And here y'all come justifying the disrespect yet again. It's truly pathetic. Erica Lachey will be on my channel tomorrow, 7 p.m. I cannot wait. I feel she's Hotep. We're gonna like dive into her past, how she came to this consciousness, because this is a conscious black sister we dealing with here. You know, this is Hotep. It feel like Hotep, but she's conscious enough to know that we're being tricked. And it's sad because, like I said in the beginning of the show, where are the black brothers, the men that are going to step up and have these type of statements? Where are they? We got Carl, we got Doe, we got Steph over at Noir B&B. Shout out to Steph Grant. These are the only three people I've seen outside of the buck dancing black conservative circles who, you know, play to their base. But these are the only pro-black people I see out here saying, yo, it's stupid to say you're not going to vote for Trump. It's really stupid. And it actually sets you up for more slavery. So why is it a black sister got to speak up? Where are the black brothers that's brave enough to say this? And the black brothers that's brave enough to say we're not for Biden is trying to play the middle. Don't fucking play the middle, yo. I'm telling you, now is not the time to play the middle. And that's all I got to say. 7 p.m. tomorrow, I'll be talking to Erica Lachey.
All right, man.
Peace.